We have one full day in Metz and we are making the most of it. Join us on our busy day exploring this 3,000-year-old city.
Whoop!
It's a beautiful day here in Metz and we are outside of the Pompidou in Metz. If you're familiar with the Pompidou in Paris, this is its sister in Metz. It's an art museum and I'm going to put up a picture of the interesting one we saw in October in Paris just to show you how cool the outsides look. But here's a picture of the Metz.
The Metz Pompidou, that is. Here's a pretty square in Metz.
It's a Monday, so it's kind of quiet. A lot of the cafe chairs are all taken down. I think I found heaven, and it's a spice store. These are liqueurs.
Hi, we're here at the St. Stephen's Cathedral, also known as the Metz Cathedral, here in Metz, France. So this cathedral has the largest expanse of stained glass in the world, almost 70,000 square feet of stained glass in the cathedral. The cathedral also has one of the largest naves and the tallest naves in the world. Also, something that's interesting is the clergy that works here, as well as the clergy at other churches around town, is actually paid by the state. So just some interesting tidbits.
In Chicago.
Oh, also, some of the artwork inside, some of the stained glass artwork inside of this cathedral is by Marc Chagall, which we have seen his work at his museum in Nice. So excited
And
to
just
see that here.
in Reims at their cathedral.
That's exactly right, in Reims at their cathedral as well.
Beautiful. So stay tuned because we're showing the next few videos and photos are from the Metz Cathedral.
That's right. Thanks for watching.
Still enjoying Metz a lot, actually. We are here at the oldest operating opera in the country of France. It's a beautiful complex here, and the opera's in the middle. We're at the canal. Actually, Tim, keep going to the right to see the cathedral.
Here's a beautiful little park in front of the Opera House. We believe it's called Place des Comédies. I'm sure we're saying that incorrectly, but it's sort of a just maze-like environment with lots of cool plants and just a fun place to hang out. Nice
Lots
fountain
of flowers,
as well.
butterflies.
We're here at this really cool church in Metz. This is one of the oldest churches in all of Europe. It was constructed around 380 AD. It wasn't originally constructed as a church. It was constructed as a Roman gymnasium, whatever that means from the time. So I think it had something to do with being a spa. But lots of history here. It's been lots of things. It's been through lots of renovations, including it was a nunnery at one time. So it seems like every century it seems like they do something unique with the space. But really cool place. Been around a long time. One of the oldest churches in Europe.
And also where Gregorian chanting may have begun. There's some mention of that. It's a long name, so we're not going to pronounce it. I'll put it in the notes though.
That amazing light show that we showed you back in Reims or Reims or however you say it, they do the same thing here in Metz. Unfortunately, it's only on selected nights, and tonight isn't one of those nights, so we missed the show. However, there is a similar show in Strasbourg, and it's not going to be when we're there either, or it seems to be, so we're going to try and see it when we're there. But this was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life, and so the fact that they do it in 3 different places, I don't know if it's the same, I'm sure it'll be different, but the fact that how cool it was, just the way they did it was amazing. So I think from things I've seen on YouTube, it looks very similar here. So I wish we could have seen this. We're going to miss it in Strasbourg as well, apparently, but you need to come to France and see one of these shows sometime in your life. This was a crazy cool experience, and here's the light show that you have tonight is just the lights on the beautiful cathedral.
They are beautiful.
So it's a Monday night, and we found a square here where things are hopping. So last night when we arrived, it was Sunday. In our neighborhood, it was like a ghost town. So it's really happening here tonight. Don't know what it's going to look like in our neighborhood, but there's some action here in Metz on a Monday night.
At 11 p.m.
At 11 p.m., that's exactly right. We were very excited to see Pompidou #2, and then we were also disappointed that we didn't get to see the light show that's here in Metz. So we're assuming it's very.
We're happy we saw it in Reims, though,
to
see how unbelievable. Nobody would know how gorgeous that was
it's
unless
hard
you saw
to
this
even
in person.
describe.
I hope you saw the video.
I know we're going
yesterday.
on and on
it
about
was
it,
like a
but
highlight of our vacation, of our
cool.
life. The moments.
It was very cool. And so something that we wanted to also just note is when we were out going to the cathedral last night, it's nice and cool in the evenings, and so all day long as we're walking through the streets, we're trying to find the shade and stay out of the sun. I think we've both gotten sun. My dermatologist is going to be unhappy with me when we get back home. But
we've tried to get no
at
sun.
night, it's beautiful out, so it's cool and comfortable. Also, the cities are just lit up, so there's lots of lighting. That all the cathedrals and things like that have lighting that make them nice at night. The waterways have lighting.
Yeah, so it's
so
beautiful.
There's plenty of stuff to just go out and see at night when it's cool and comfortable.
Yeah, and let me get into the money part. So we spent just over $28, basically $28 on our day. We didn't sit down and have a meal, but we bought some quiche at a local bakery. We bought some sandwiches at that same bakery. We bought a salad at the grocery store. So it's kind of prepared food we bought out, which isn't a big thing here. So we did that to save some money, really. So we spent $28 US, which is kind of a lot for what we bought. But it did help us get out of the hole by $12. And so we are heading into tomorrow with $15. Again, we're not spending $15 tomorrow. We are just trying to get out of the hole a little bit at a time.
We believe we're going to make a lot of progress with that once we're at our house sitting. We can buy groceries and we can sort of live in a normal sort of a way.
So going out to eat
is
like we're going to say this a lot. But join us tomorrow when we head to one of the most charming towns in the world, Strasbourg, France.
Can't wait.
We're probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but we will
Probably.
see you there.